For the past 7 years now, you've been here for a while, right? For the past 7 years now, the news out of this place has bloodied headlines around the world. But now things are getting somewhat better, so I'm going to try to cross Iraq from north to south.
Starting in Baghdad, of course, then heading to the mountains of Kurdistan to finish in the holy city of Najaf.
So here we go. Let's board the Iraq Express.
Iraq and its capital Baghdad have just emerged out of a long nightmare. 4 years of a civil war pitting Shia and Sunni cost the lives of more than 100,000 civilians, killed in hundreds of suicide bombings. Iraq has also lost 3 million people who fled the violence in neighboring countries. But today, peace has slowly come back, and everyone is trying to get used to it. Welcome to Baghdad.
So we've just arrived in Baghdad, and the rules here of reporting are a little different. I can't really do what I usually do, which is roam around and talk to people and so on and so forth, because the security situation here is still complicated. There's a lot of kidnappings, or have been. Things have been getting a little bit better now. You can't protect against an explosion because that just rips everything apart. But anyway, every time I come to Baghdad, I work with Saad, my friend, my bodyguard. He is my brother and my lifesaver here. He takes care of everything, organizing my security. So with us in the car, we have one bodyguard. And if you look behind me, there's a follow car with 3 other bodyguards. And that's really the only way you can safely work in Baghdad for the moment as a journalist. So, sometimes we'll have to go faster on some stories or whatever. I know it's kind of strange to travel all the way to Baghdad to do a story about dry cleaning, but as always, things are a little different here. And all these clothes here are actually clothes that have never been picked up in the past 2 or 3 years. So these are clothes of either dead people or people who have left Baghdad out of fear for their lives.
Judge, you need to get these clothes washed, and don't leave the dryers empty like this. My first appointment is with Jafar Ibrahim. For the past 4 years, he's been trying to keep his laundry business going, despite the war.
So these are clothes, yes? How many old clothes do you have?
I don't really know. There's some over here, some there. Every other year we clean them and we give some to the poor. We've had these clothes for 2 or 3 years. But there's a bit of everything.
This is woman?
Woman. Yes, women's clothes. There's more in the back.
This imam or no? Woman? Imam or mullah? Mullah?
Yeah, mullah.
And children also?
Yeah.
Are these the clothes of ghosts?
Sometimes someone comes back, but most never do.
It must be difficult for you, whose job it is to make everything pretty, to see things get old like that, no?
All these are ruined. It's such a waste. Sometimes I wash the same thing 2 or 3 times, hang them back up, and hope for the owner to return.
Did you see the violence on the clothes, and does the violence go away now on the clothes?
You know, when there's a bombing, clothes are ripped apart, so we don't get them. When it's a superficial wound to the face or the hand, we might. But if there's an explosion, there's nothing left to clean. You know, just 5 or 6 months ago, we were out of a job. People didn't dare come out of their houses. Cars were blowing up everywhere. No one could go to work. But recently things have started to change. People are coming out of hiding. They bring their clothes to the cleaners. They go to the restaurant. Back to normal, basically.
Okay, thank you. Good work, huh?
From the top,
Scenes like this didn't exist 6 months ago. The streets were empty then. But today, people in Baghdad are craving a normal life. And while some just feel like hanging out, others want to be working out. I was sick and tired of being cooped up in my hotel room or in the car, and I wanted to work out. And it turns out that gyms around Baghdad are booming. It's a booming business, and it's the latest trend. Under Saddam's rule, gyms were only accessible to the elite. In 2003, after the regime collapsed, Ali opened his first gym, and today it's one of Baghdad's most famous.
9, 1 more. 10. Awesome. Good. Okay, we're going to put the other place.
Okay.
We're going to take off the 10 and put the 20.
Ali is a star weightlifter, and his fame travels far beyond Baghdad. He was the only Iraqi to compete in the bodybuilding competition in Las Vegas. But now you look like an American. Americans are big guys.
They're big guys, yeah. Anyway, 5. Hey, Dada, with the breathe. Hey. Push. Cool.
Why is bodybuilding such a big thing in Iraq, in Baghdad? Why do people like it so much?